Hey, it's your boy Easy, and on today's episode of Easy Opens, we're going to be taking a look at SH Figuarts Kamen Rider Revi. Is it Revi or Revi? Because it should be like Revice, like I'm used to saying that, but that thing I saw talking about how it's derived from Levi. So Revi? Revi? I don't know. Whatever, we'll figure it out. It still sounds weird regardless. Alright, so here is Kamen Rider Revi. Kamen Rider Revi is one half of the titular character in Kamen Rider Revice, the 36th Kamen Rider series, the third in the Reiwa era, and it ran from September 2021 to August of 2022. His name is derived from the Hebrew word Levi, meaning connection, and then his counterpart Vice, meaning evil. Thus, the full name loosely translates to connection with evil. The show's main theme is family, not only the ones we're born into, but the ones we choose as well, and demons. So, there's that. So now let's get this figure free from its plastic prison and see what we think about Kamen Rider Revi. Y'all, I love this suit so much. You're gonna hear me as I'm going through talking about the Kamen Rider Revice figures. You're gonna hear me completely fanboy out over Kamen Rider Revice these next bunch of episodes because I totally loved the show and I totally love this suit. It looks so cool in my opinion, and I love that it's a lot of pastels and bright colors that are not really evocative of a character that is somewhat possessed by a demon, and juxtaposed with the Tyrannosaurus Rex motif. It's definitely got the 90s mall wall art or like paper cup, just generic bright colorful pastel art splash on it. That's totally what this design is giving, at least to me. And I think it really works, and I really love it. I don't know, I just like that they're playing with the formula, and they're challenging preconceived ideas of what a super strong masculine character can be. But now if somebody told me that they didn't like it, I can understand. I can see why they might not like this suit, but for me, I love it. Now, SH Figuarts did a great job bringing this figure from screen to plastic, and it's got like a really cool shininess to the paint job that just gives it a really cool feel, and I love it. It just really pops in the teal shiny metallic looking paint contrast with the pearlescent, almost not really, I don't want to say rubbery, but it feels like a softer type plastic on the more pinkish parts of the suit. And I love that contrast between those two colors and also their texture, if you will. And I think it just works really great together. Kamen Rider Revi comes with 9 interchangeable hands and 1 Rex V-stamp, or Vice stamp, I forget how it's said. Alright, let's take a look at the articulation you're going to get out of SH Figuarts Kamen Rider Vice. So, starting with the head, you have 360. At the neck, you got some up action, you got some down action, you got a little bit of side to side. It works. It's all right. It feels a little impeded by something like the collar right there, but it doesn't look like it's actually touching it. So I'm not really sure there. But you also get a little bit of extra articulation in the neck, which is really cool. So there's a lot more range of motion there if need be. You get 360 at the shoulder, which is awesome. But this part of the armor is attached to the shoulder joint or ball, I guess. I'm not entirely sure. I mean, it's just attached to the shoulder, I guess, is the best way to say that. So it can go 360, but if you're trying to do anything else with it, it's a little that's going to probably get in the way, especially if you're trying to do 360 at the bicep, which you can, but again, that shoulder armor is going to get in the way. But you get double jointed elbows, and that's legit. And then you get interchangeable hands, and so you get some 360 rotation there and a little bit of wiggle room, but not a whole lot there. In the chest area, it is on a ball joint, and so you can get some wiggle room back to, you know, a lot of room side to side. Back, not so much because of this part right here. It does impede, but I mean, you can move him back. Forward, the abs kind of get in the way, but it can be done. And then at the waist, you have 360, which is legit. And, knock that off. And, yeah, let's see here. The split action, legit. That's what's going on down there. And you get thigh swivel, which is cool. And you get double jointed knees, which are very well hidden with this suit, which is awesome. You get a little ankle joint down there, so you get 360 at the ankle. You get back and forth, and then the ankle rocker. And you also get a toe joint if you need it. So I do believe that is all the articulation you're going to get out of Kamen Rider Revi. So according to the Kamen Rider Wiki, Kamen Rider Revi stands at 6.5 feet tall and weighs 206 pounds. This figure stands a little over 6 inches tall and weighs about 3 ounces. So now let's see how it compares to some other figures you might have in your collection. All right, here they are next to NECA's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1987 animated series Raphael figure and NECA's Return to New York 4-pack Leonardo figure. Here they are with NECA's knockoff colored bandana Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mirage Comics Donatello figure and Super 7's Donatello figure. Here they are with Jada Toys Fei Long and SH Figuarts Ryu figure. Here they are with the Batman TMNT crossover Batgirl figure and NECA's Mirage Comics Shredder figure. Here they are with Marvel Legends Wolverine and Lightning Collection Blue Centurion. Here they are with Masters of the Universe Classics Catra and Hasbro's G.I. Joe Classified Crimson Bat. Here they are with Figma's Link and Jazzware's Beef Boss. Here they are with Storm Collectibles Baraka and McFarlane's Shao Kahn. Here they are with SH Figuarts Kamen Rider Build and Kamen Rider Geats. And here they are next to their counterpart, Kamen Rider Vice. So I've said it a million times already, I'll say it a million more. I absolutely loved Kamen Rider Revice. I thought it was fun, I thought it was a breath of fresh air, and the family dynamic was just totally refreshing and had a heart to it. Like the series as a whole just had like this warmth and something about it that just really resonated with me and made me enjoy it 10 times more. And I absolutely recommend it and can't sing its praises enough. Now, granted, it's not perfect. They could have done some things better, but overall, I enjoyed the hell out of it. And I fell in love with the show so much that, like, I just remember smiling after each episode that I would have, watch every night or whatever, and then just have to gush to my wife about like how much I love the show. And I'm really happy to finally have this figure in my hands on my shelf from SH Figuarts. So like I mentioned earlier, the pastel colors really help it to stand out on the shelf, especially with the rest of the Kamen Rider series that, have been out. It's got a lot of, pink on it, and that's not unheard of for Kamen Rider, but the color scheme looks really cool. It also, again, reminds me of the 1990s Charlotte Hornets windbreaker that every kid had, and I felt the same way with Kamen Rider Rogue, but this one is giving it a little bit more subtly because the pink is kind of offsetting that a little bit. More so the slash on the right chest and the left leg is still just giving me 80s, 90s mall wall art and just generic paper cup art, paint slash, whatever you want to call it. And that's not a bad thing. I appreciate it and I like it, but it's doing it for me. This figure is great. It just does everything you want it to do, everything that SH Figuarts is known for, and it does it well. I will say that the pink kind of does feel a little rubbery, like not in a poor quality sense, but it's just a different I don't know, just different feeling, I feel like. But that could just be me. And it does have a different kind of weight to it. Like it doesn't feel as heavy as some other riders, at least in my opinion. And that could all be biased, but nevertheless. The only downside is that it doesn't really come with any accessories. Now, that is what SH Figuarts is known to do when they want you to buy other characters that are going to come out for the line. And that kind of ensures like a sale a lot of times, or at least helps their numbers, I guess, to make it to where like some of the secondary characters might not be bought if the main character comes with all of his accessories. So they pair it with some other figures, and that way you see more of the line, which is what I definitely want for this line because I'll buy them all. It does suck for those people that just like to buy the main rider because you don't get the accessories, but I think that they offset the price to make it a little cheaper to help those kinds of people out. Nevertheless, I still think this figure is fantastic with or without the accessories. And if you're buying Kamen Rider action figures from SH Figuarts, you're going to love this figure. It does what they do best. So you can't go wrong there. Or if you're a fan of action figures that have a 80s, 90s mall generic paper cup art aesthetic, then this is going to be right up your alley. Or if you just happen to be in the market for action figures who get possessed by demons and beat up other demons, then you're definitely going to want to possess SH Figuarts Kamen Rider Revi. All right, well, that's going to do it for me today. Thanks so much for watching, and if you liked what you saw, hit that like button, and if you want to see more from me, hit the subscribe button as well. And let me know in the comments, did you love Kamen Rider Revice as much as I did? Because if you didn't know, and I didn't tell you enough already, I absolutely loved it. And did I get anything loud and wrong in this review? Hit me up in the comments and let me know. And until then, else time.